Overpromised with Covino Rich. Do it.
Hey! Welcome to the showgram, our bonus pod.
Yeah.
The program known throughout the land as Overpromised with C and R, the Pirates' favorite show.
Well, as we saw the trade deadline come and go, you happy with what your Yankees did or no?
No, not at all.
I
want the
would
big
not
names.
be.
We all want the big names. But that being said, I'm a real fan. Instead of booing the hometown boy, Volpe, I root for him. I encourage, I support. But the question is, will he end up with more errors or home runs? He stands at 16. Both.
Good question. Good
Yeah,
question.
let's go Yankees. Anyway, trade deadline Thursday, some NFL and lots to get to here on the show. Perhaps you heard us filling in for Colin on the herd today. We'll be in on Friday. We fill in often, but normally Monday through Friday, we're on 2 to 4 on the West, 5 to 7 on the East, right here on Fox Sports Radio. Search Covino and Rich wherever you stream. Today, we're going to talk about the art of the dump. I mean, photo dump. Art of the photo dump.
The dumper.
Yeah. And Luka, he was highly insulted.
I would be if I was him.
Yeah, we're going to get to that. But we start off with Sophie Cunningham on her own podcast, Show Me Something. She went off on Caitlin Clark. If you missed it, and you probably did, take a listen.
It literally pisses me off when people are like, she's not the face of the league.
Who would be?
What?
Sabrina? No.
No, there's really good, well-known people in our league. I'm not discrediting them. We have a lot of badasses in our league.
Yeah.
Hell yeah to that. I'm all for that. But when people try to argue that she's not the face of our league, or if our league would be where we're at without her, you're dumb as shit.
Yeah.
You're literally dumb as fuck.
And you know what? Hey,
Something we
Sophie,
agree on.
I can agree with that. There are some names we're getting to know. I mean, listen, we wouldn't play our stupid, is it a Chipotle worker or WNBA player if people knew all the players on all the teams. We're learning together. But to say that Caitlin Clark isn't the face, I agree with her. You would be, quote, dumb as fuck.
Well,
you
let's
would
be real. Most of us started tuning in once Caitlin Clark began in the WNBA. We started talking about it only when Caitlin Clark began in the WNBA.
Not trying to sound sexist. I don't think I watched 1 minute of the WNBA until Caitlin Clark.
It's fair to say.
Began,
and
you
that's
know?
not to say anything against Angel Reese or anybody else at all, but she is the face of the WNBA. Actually, to quote Sophie Cunningham, her teammate, Caitlin Clark is the face of the WNBA. You're dumb AF if you disagree. So, Rich and I put our noggins together, and we came up with some other examples that we feel, when we agree it's fact, that you're dumb AF if you disagree.
Yeah, are you dumb? Are you a dope? Well, I'm going to start by saying I think you are dumb as fuck if you think the Sydney Sweeney American Eagle ad is Nazi propaganda. And it's not just a hot chick in jeans.
Often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color.
Ooh.
My jeans are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has very jeans.
If you feel that she's a Nazi, you're dumb AF. Sydney Sweeney is hot, not a Nazi.
No.
If you disagree, you're a dumbass.
And by the way, why could we not agree that she has nice jeans on, but she also does have good genetics? Look at her. She's hot. All of a sudden, we're allergic to good-looking people.
Okay.
And it's bothersome to me. It's
double D chromosomes.
It's it's bothersome to me that all of a sudden we're allergic to good-looking women. And this is the best example ever. You know, there's always these stories where it's people are up in arms about blank.
People are man at arms.
This is the best example of, well, who? Tell me who. Well, people are upset. Who really thinks this American Eagle ad is anything other than an ad for dungarees?
Can I quote the great Ron Parker? Stop it! Stop it!
So ridiculous.
She's hot, not a Nazi. If you disagree, you're a dumbass.
They're an ad for dungarees.
You're dumb as fuck. Because the reality is, this is the best example of the internet and social media is not a real place, and no one really has a problem. People have a problem. Who? What? Doja Cat? I saw one buffoon. What? Some random girl, pink hair with a nose ring? Come on, let's be real here. Come on.
Some people probably could find a problem with it, but do we really care about it?
No one has a problem.
How about this?
Stop
Big
it.
in the news this week, a lot of back and forth. but we agree. So we think you're dumb AF.
Yeah.
Sophie Cunningham style. If you think Happy Gilmore 2 wasn't entertaining, we're not even saying good. Rich will say good. But I went in there with really low expectations. I really did. I come in expecting not to like anything. And I actually laughed out loud multiple times. I thought it was charming, thought it was nostalgic, thought it was fun. That all equals not 100% on Rotten Potatoes, not the greatest movie ever. It's not a Scorsese film. It was entertaining. You're the idiot if you expected more than that.
It's honestly, it's like someone that goes to, like, remember your Uncle Joe went to Applebee's and he's like, the service here is just okay. Like, you're at Applebee's. What do you expect? It's a Sandler reboot sequel where there's 74 cameos and it's a lot of fun. So I will say you are dumb as fuck if you expected anything other than a dumb fun comedy. It was entertaining. If you disagree, you are wrong.
Shame on your expectations.
Shame on you.
I laughed a lot.
Oh, yes.
And I thought the cameos were fun.
What was your favorite one?
Haley Joel Osment. I thought the return of him on a comedic level was really funny. Of course, Shooter was the best. But yeah, was there too many golfers I didn't know? Who cares? I mean, it was fun.
I did
liked it.
love Scotty Scheffler when he tried to do like the Shooter, like Scheffler. Like, to me, Scheffler was a great highlight.
Everyone has their own personal favorite
honestly,
parts.
John Daly living in his garage.
It was good. It was good. It was. Here's what we're saying: entertaining. Isn't that what you want? So check your brain at the door for an hour plus, almost 2 hours. It's a little long, but entertaining.
There are things in the pop culture sphere now that we're saying, but we agree with Sophie Cunningham. You are dumb as fuck if you don't agree with the following. Caitlin Clark is the face of the WNBA. Happy Gilmore 2 is entertaining. Sydney Sweeney's not a Nazi. Can I throw one more in there?
Yes.
I'm not worried about what Terry Bollea as a man may have said and done at times. You're dumb if you don't think Hulk Hogan, the character, was a hero.
Childhood hero. And made wrestling what it is today.
A legend.
A legend. He's an iconic hero. I agree. When Rich and I agree, it's fact. You're dumb AF if you disagree.
You know, Hulk Hogan, the guy that when he was down for the count and he would Hulk up, that's not a real guy, you know.
Right.
That's the hero known as the Hulkster.
The impact he had on millions of people worldwide. The millions of people that were impacted, your childhood was different because, and better because of Hulk Hogan. You're dumb AF if you disagree. We had the toys, the thumb wrestlers, the cartoons. Look where wrestling is now. Again, Terry Bollea, the man, whatever. Hulk Hogan, the wrestler, hero. It's as simple as a childhood hero. A childhood hero. You have to acknowledge it. Dumb AF if you disagree.
All right. The next one is a character from a show that not only was there the OG, there was New Blood, there was Original Sin, and now on Paramount Plus, you have Resurrection. Dexter Morgan. I'll let you take it away because I know you're strong about this one.
Dexter Morgan is easily and sneakily, but we're here to proclaim it to be true, a top 5 iconic TV character of all time. You got Tony Soprano, you got Walter White, you got the Fonz, you got Urkel, you got Dexter. And there's Dark Passenger.
There's others, Al Bundy and,
Al Bundy, Ralph Cramden.
I get there's a bunch, but Dexter is really one of the best characters ever.
You know, I personally want to throw Arnold Jackson, Gary Coleman from Different Strokes in there, but I'm not. I'm being real about this. Dexter is that good. Showtime and Paramount Plus has squeezed so much out of this character, and every step of the way has been great because it's so dynamic. He's one of the first great anti-heroes. You're rooting for a murderer, and you believe in his code that he lives by, and you're rooting for him and watching him, and you're intrigued by him since the early 2000s. Since we started this show, we've been talking about Dexter, and it's still as good as ever. And in this new season, you got Uma Thurman, you got
Dinklage.
Neil Patrick Harris, Dinklage,
Eric
and it's
Stone
great.
Street.
All the callbacks from the previous seasons. Think of the longevity this character had, and how great Michael C. Hall is.
Dexter.
Tony Soprano, Sopranos ran for how many seasons? 6 seasons, Spot? Dexter's been going on forever.
Yeah.
Walter White was great. I get it. The Fonz is one of my heroes. Dexter's right up there. No one's saying it, but you're dumb AF if you disagree with us. I promise you.
Yeah. You know what? They even inspired that spinoff, like I said. Original Sin.
So good.
The kid that plays Dexter looks just like him. It's just such a great
so good.
character,
I shouldn't have to sell it to everybody.
Yeah.
But I judge how cool. Like, you watch Dexter? Oh, you do? All right. Cool. It's like, I'm a big fight fan. It's like an understanding, right? Like, oh, you're a UFC guy, right? You're a boxing guy? Yeah. If you're a Dexter guy, then you know what's up.
I'm going to hit you with another one. Sophie Cunningham style, you're dumb AF if you don't think pizza in the tri-state area is elite. I live out here in Los Angeles for the last decade like you. My wife's from Texas. I've traveled the country with you. It's true. New York City, Connecticut, Jersey, Long Island, the tri-state area, the pizza's
And I'll tip my hat and give the nod primarily to New York, but it's that whole area. You're absolutely right. And why would anyone want to argue this? Every city is known for their own specific thing.
Like, you go to a city and they're like, no, have you gone to, Frank's Pizza? It's really good. No, it's not good. I promise you. You know what's good? Any pizzeria in New York is better than that. It's factamundo.
It is. I'll say, hey, props, Detroit. Props, Chicago. We've had the deep dish. It's great.
That's not even pizza. That's more of like a quiche. Almost like a...
Pizza, I call it a pizza casserole.
It's like a pizza casserole. I love some
But
pizza.
you're a foodie. You agree. They always say it's the water, but it's also the love, and you got Carmine in there spinning it around. It's fantastic. Don't try to compete. Don't try to step on it. It's our way of life. And pizza on the East Coast, tri-state area, there's none better.
I think the thing about pizza that we always try and hammer home is every other city, there's like a good pizza place.
Yeah.
In the tri-state area, every local town has a pizzeria that is 10 times better than the iconic place in your city.
Dude, I'll give a shout out here in the
Every
Valley.
city.
Because
Every town.
we're Valley boys.
Well, I'm an all Valley karate champion.
You have
Every neighborhood has
you
one.
have the gi and the belt to prove it. There's a place in Sherman Oaks, your hometown, called Brooklyn Pizza Wagon.
Yeah.
Pizza Wagon of Brooklyn.
You were close.
Close.
Pizza Wagon of Brooklyn.
It's important to the story.
Brooklyn Pizza Wagon. Same thing. This place is the only close match I've got. But in New York or Jersey or Connecticut, you got one of those on every corner.
And that's why when we go back home to the East Coast, and I go back this weekend, one of the first things we do is grab a nice slice.
Piece of each.
And we
Sicilian, grandma, regular, you name it.
It sounds Italian, but it's not. I'll have a piece of each. Ooh,
Hey.
meaning a plain and pepperoni. Give me a piece of each.
Oh, when you say... Wait, hold on. All these years?
Yeah. You
When
thought
you-
that was Italian?
No.
Italian?
I love your Scarlatta brothers that say they like Volpe. Why?
Because he's Italian.
I like those guys on TikTok and Instagram.
'Cause he's Italian.
No, but every time you've over the years have said, I'll have a piece of each, you were talking like one regular, one pepperoni?
Yeah, that's not Italian.
Oh,
it's just one piece of that, one piece of that, piece of each.
You know what my piece of each is?
What?
One grandma, one regular.
Oh, that's cool too.
No, I was going to say, I think everyone has their own definition of...
Yeah, piece of each. Yeah.
Spot, what's your piece of each? Was pepperoni your definition of maybe one Sicilian, one
I
regular?
think it's funny that you guys stop at two flavors.
Piece of each. I'll have one grandma, one Sicilian.
I'll have everything.
Yeah.
I'll walk into the pizzeria and I'll just take the whole rack.
Piece of each.
Yeah,
Piece of each.
each of them.
Can we throw a couple more on? These are the undeniable in honor of the Sophie Cunningham statement of the month, which is, if you don't think Caitlin Clark is the face of the WNBA, what was it? You're stupid as fuck. What was
It sounds bold and controversial because we listened through such sensitive 20, 25 years, but it's not that crazy of a statement.
Yeah.
She is the face of the league.
If you're trying to deny that Caitlin Clark is why the WNBA is where it is, of course there's help from Sabrina and Angel Reese and these other. I get it, right? But you're dumb AF, and I don't know why you're bringing OJ into this. Not even here to defend himself. Covino said, "You're dumb AF if you still to this day are like, yeah, OJ's innocent."
OJ did it. Stop. He did it. I don't
glove
care what you
didn't
think.
But go get the gloves,
That was
Covino.
great. It rhymed. Fit.
Yeah, way to go.
And acquit. Yeah, big deal. You know what? He did it. Period. You're dumb AF if you believe otherwise. He did it. All right. If he didn't, he knows who did, and he covered it up. Yeah. But he was involved. So give me a break. Rest in peace, but he did it.
I mean, okay. All right. Hey, there was a story that made me think of you because I was with my buddy Nico. What's up, Nico? Our buddy Nico that lives in Arizona, one of our OG radio buds.
Nico.
And I was hanging with Nico and our wives. And we were having a drink, and I took a picture. And I go, before I throw this on Instagram, yo, is this cool? And I showed him the picture. And he gave me a look like, what do you mean, is it okay? Like, yeah, go ahead, post it. What am I, a teenage girl? And I said, you know what? I'm just so used to my bro, Steve Covino, wanting approval of photos before they're posted.
Say approval, like I mean, make you sign off, like I'm J-Lo having you sign a release or something.
No, but
Get outta
you
here.
know, I bring it up
It's
because
called a simple courtesy. Like if I look like a mutant or Sloth from the Goonies, why would you post that photo?
I get it, but you are very like, no, you got another one? That's the bad one. Or I bring it up
because a lot of JOs pick the weakest photo where they look the best, and they don't care or they're not considerate about how anyone else looks in the photo. Don't tell me that's not how it's picked, because that's how it's picked.
Really?
Don't you tell
do you
me
mean
it's not that.
you mean you?
No.
The guy
Everybody.
The guy who
Everybody.
Spot, you know where I'm going, right?
I know where you're going.
The guy who
I
once
wish I could find this photo.
the
real
guy
quick.
who once wanted to pick a Christmas card where his daughter was frowning because he looked more handsome.
Yeah. She was little. What did she know? Me and Santa looked great. That's all that mattered.
My point is,
but that's everybody's mindset. They're always going to post the one where they look the best. They don't care about you. So if you're trying to be courteous, it's just a courtesy. Hey, when you hit a 3-point shot, what do? Show them courtesy.
courtesy.
If you're going to post a picture, it's just a courtesy. If your buddy's right there, hey, you mind if I post this one? If you look okay, yeah, post it.
All right.
If I look like a mutant, yeah, how about we take another one? Is it that hard? It's not like... Is it a big request? That's just how the world works. Do you like being tagged? Does anybody watching like being tagged where they look like shit? No.
Agreed.
So
But
I think there's etiquette involved
I
in the
thought
old
of
photo
you-
post.
I thought of you when I saw the headline that this is no big deal to me, but it was a headline. It said Travis Kelce, for the first time, posted like a photo dump of his summer with Taylor Swift. And in the article, it said that he made sure to get 100% approval from Taylor on the photos.
And again, I'm not judging him. It sounds diva-like, but I think every guy out there probably rolls it by his wife or girlfriend before they post.
Before we see that, here's the quote photo in question.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me. Look how puffy I was. I'm sorry, fluffy.
But
Okay,
your poor daughter.
Yeah. She's the other one, she was smiling, Covino, but Covino's hair was off.
How do you pull that up, by the way? How do you have that on standby?
Happy holidays.
I mean,
Happy
Hey,
holidays
and
from
if that's the best I looked, imagine how crappy the other ones look.
So I bring this up because I want to clear this up before we move on. When you're hanging with the wifey, or if you have a girlfriend or your buddies, are there different sets of rules for the photo approval? If it's like a bachelor party, or you and your buds are watching football and you're like, hey, dude, we're watching the Patriots game, and you post a picture, can your buddy be like, dude, you do? I think with buddies, I think sometimes you got to ask, because it's like, yo, my girl doesn't know I'm here, or I told someone else I was sick. Like, I think it's
also
okay to say,
think
cool if I post?
Yeah, but it depends how close you are with this crew of people. I work closely with you all the time.
Yeah.
So if you post some whack ass photo of me, I'd be like, dude, we couldn't have taken another one. You could have posted a different one. If I'm in a group setting and one of your random buddies throws up a group shot, I'm not going to say, hey, dude, what are you doing?
I know what
Are
you're
you
saying.
trying to
I get-
embarrass me? I'm not going to say anything at all. So the story is there's Kelce and Taylor Swift.
Who approved this hair, by the way?
I don't know.
That's a whole separate topic.
That's a whole separate
I
topic.
think Beefsteak Charlie approved that hair, dude.
What is that?
But Kelce said that Swift had a say in his photo dump. And I think that, honestly, I know we're quick to jump on him, but I think that's a fair thing to do.
Especially when she's a celebrity.
She's
a
a major celebrity.
not just a celebrity. One
If
of the
I'm
most
going to post a bunch of pictures of my girlfriend,
popular humans.
I will ask her first, like, are you cool with these? Because 9 out of 10 times they won't be.
Spot, go back. Who's the other hottie there with the abs showing? Who's that?
Probably another player wife.
Yeah, anyway.
Oh, the guy on the left? I can't tell.
So I guess we have our answer. Makes sense. There's no harm in saying, yeah, is it cool? I have one caveat
Well,
here.
again, I want to make this clear. It's not that he was asking permission. There's a big difference here. He was just simply running it by her and saying, hey, you cool with this? And if she wasn't, no, I don't like that one. Then you take it out and everyone's happy.
Answer this
It's
question.
not a big deal.
I was recently at a kid's birthday party, and the person at the venue was like, hey, is it cool if I take some pictures of like the kids playing for our website, our own socials? Are you cool with someone taking a picture of like your kids at a birthday party for the like Chuck E. Cheese's
kids
social?
are touchy, and it's becoming more and more of an issue because there's a lot of perverts and creepos online. I know it sounds like, dude, relax and slow down, but they're taking photos of kids and they're using AI to
but I'm
have
saying,
them
but I'm saying,
recreate terrible things.
if you have your kid's birthday party,
why would you want your kid's photo out there?
Well, what do you tell the person?
Is it someone they know? I'm not going to say no.
All right, if you have your kid's birthday party at a little slime place or a little museum, and they're like, hey, and some like 20-year-old girl's like, I'm just taking pictures for the company's Instagram. You're going to be like, no, I don't know.
But I'm not going to judge someone if they're just trying to keep their kids safe either. Okay. But again, let's make it clear. There's a difference between asking permission, honey, please, what do you think? Or just simply running it by to avoid a hassle and embarrassment later on because, hey, that's like, I don't like that. What if you just don't like that angle or photo, or you're not looking through their eyes and you're not realizing that, I don't know, they look fat in that photo. All
right. Well,
so I don't think it's that big of a deal. Enjoy the photo dump. Congrats to Travis Kelce.
Well, before you get into your Thursday night and your weekend, one last thought. Luka Doncic was on... Was it Good Morning America or like Wake Up San Francisco? What was it? He was on
Good Morning America, and the whole buzz this week is, yo, have you seen how svelte he is? Which is the ultimate revenge.
Ripped.
Everyone treated him like he was Chubbs from Teen Wolf, like he was the fat guy. He's not. He was a little overweight, little puffy like me in that Christmas photo. Not necessarily fat, but not in shape either, right? Little fluffy. So they're asking him about his new weight loss and how great he looks on the cover of Men's Health magazine because he really trimmed up nice. Yeah. But then they asked him about some other stuff he may be doing.
I thought this was...
So wait, this isn't...
That's not...
No,
that's not Luka. That's the guy who played Francis in Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Sure?
Yeah, I think you...
Oh,
yeah.
But that's how they were treating him. Like, I get it. He wasn't in primo shape, but he wasn't like a super fatso either.
So here's what they asked him on Good Morning America. Take a look at this.
This is old Luka. Here's a picture of Luka from, I don't know, a couple years ago. That's you on the left. And then
that's a couple months ago.
That's 3 months ago. That's 3 months ago. Right side, this is a photo from one of your workouts. Wow. You said this offseason was different from you. Why?
I would say me and my team just tried some new things, different food, different practices. I actually gave up playing basketball for 1 month, which I never done in my life. So it was kind of challenging, but it was all really good.
Why did you give up basketball for 1 month?
This time mentally, basketball I've been playing my whole life, so I won't forget how to play basketball in 1 month. So we try other sports to try, so I think it was a good thing.
You felt like you needed to step away from the game in order to focus on the fitness aspect of it.
Yeah, exactly.
So it was just diet and exercise. That's it.
Yeah.
No Ozempic, none of those shots or anything.
No Ozempic? To me, that's so insulting. By the way, that's like, I also
it's
hate...
insulting to the hard work that he put in.
I get it because the whole point is that he was on Men's Health and that's what they were showcasing. But even them being like, look at you chubby on the Lakers. Look at you now.
How fat you were just a few months ago.
And we forget he's 25 or 26 years old. You make it seem like, you're right, he was Chubbs from Teen Wolf. Luka is not even, he's halfway to his 30s.
Remember, that's part of the reason they said Dallas got rid of him is he wasn't making health a priority.
It would be like insinuating a girl with really good boobs. Oh, they must be fake. Like, he must be on Ozempic. He's 25.
I'm so glad you said that because that's what I hate about all the phony balonies. Yeah.
Those are not fake.
It takes away from the naturalies.
The naturalies?
Yeah. All the phony balonies and all the shortcuts, it takes away from people putting in the hard work or the natural freaks like Sydney Sweeney there. And yes, he's 25. A guy who changes up his diet real nice and quick like that and makes fitness a priority can get in shape pretty quick. And that's, like I said, props to him because that's the ultimate revenge.
All right, well, hey, Luka, will the ripness pay off next season? We'll see. But hey, it was fun hanging with you guys. We'll see you next time on Overpromised. Until then,
Volpe, bro!
Arrivederci, baby.
See you in the Overpromised land. Let's go Yankees.
Goodbye.